Hi guys and welcome back. Today's video is going to be a tutorial on the look I'm wearing right now. I did something kind of similar a couple of weeks ago, but I decided to do kind of a really dark, smoky, sultry type look. It's quite warm, so I'm hoping that this is a kind of transition into spring and summer. For this look, I decided to pull out an old palette, well not an old palette, but the BH Cosmetics shaaanxo palette, because I wanted like a really dark look, but I wanted to incorporate my Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette. Yes, I just can't put the damn thing down. I absolutely love it, but you know that if you've watched my review on it. If you haven't, then it'll be linked somewhere, probably at the end of the video. But yeah, so I sat down and I decided to do this look. My eyebrows, I don't know what it's going to turn out like in editing, but my eyebrows I didn't do on camera because I've done a first impressions on the products I've got in my eyebrows, and I didn't do my foundation on camera either because I'm doing a first impression on a brush that I used, and if they're up already I will link them. But I hope you like it. I just kind of sat down and winged it and I really like how it turned out. I'm not going to bore you too much. If you want to see how I did this look, then just keep watching, and if you like it, don't forget to subscribe and thumbs up this video. It'll really help, and I think that's it. Hey guys, so I'm starting off with my MAC Paint Pot and Painterly as usual, and I'm just setting this down as a base. Then I'm going to pick up my BH Cosmetics / shaaanxo palette. I haven't used this palette in a wee while, so I thought it was about time I dug into it again. I'm just using the lightest shade in the palette to set down that concealer so that all the shades on top will blend out nicely. I'm taking the yellow kind of shade. These shades don't have names, so I'm just going to kind of wing it. And I'm just going to use this as a transition shade. Then I'm picking up Raw Sienna from my beloved Modern Renaissance palette. You know I cannot put this thing down. And I'm just going to deepen up that crease a bit. I did like the kind of yellow tone that it had, but this just warmed it up just a little bit. Then I'm going back into the Modern Renaissance palette and picking up the shade Real Girl, or at least that's how I think you say it. I think everybody's had a little bit of trouble figuring out how to say that word, but anyway, I'm just using this to deepen up my crease, and I was a little bit worried because this is quite an orangey shade, but I actually really love how it applies to the eyes, and it just deepens up and warms up that crease really nicely. So I'm picking up the darkest shade in the BH Cosmetics palette. As you know, the Modern Renaissance palette doesn't actually have a black or a really dark brown. It's got kind of a mid-tone to dark brown. So I really wanted something just a little bit deeper to make this a sort of nighttime look. And I just basically built this up on my lid in a couple of layers. I did it and then I blended it out, and then I wanted it a little bit darker, so I just added another layer and then made sure that I blend out the edges really well. So to do that, I picked up a little bit more of that Real Girl shade and just blend out the edges, and actually mixing it with this kind of black colour really deepens that colour, and I just really liked how it ended up looking. Here I'm just taking a little more of Raw Sienna just to blend out the edges and make sure there are no harsh lines, and then I'm picking up the shade Tempera and I'm using this as a brow bone highlight. I'm then going to go into Tempera and Vermeer because I think Vermeer is just a little bit too intense on its own, and I use this for my inner corners. For my lower lash line, I basically just follow what I did on the eyelid. From the lightest colour to the darkest colour, keeping the darkest colour closest to my lash line, I will just put every shade that I put on top on the bottom. Simple as. For bronzer, I'm just using the Maybelline Dream Sun. I haven't used this before, so it's kind of like first impressions. I wasn't that blown away by it. I prefer my Matte Illusion, but for contour, I'm using my Makeup Geek, and I'm using the Warm Porcelain just for a change. I have a little bit of fake tan going on, so I thought maybe a little bit of warm bronzing and contouring might be quite nice. I don't know. For blush, I'm using Benefit's Coralista. I absolutely love this stuff. I'm trying kind of not to use it just so that I don't use it all up. If anybody knows what it smells like, please let me know because I think it smells amazing. Kind of like baby powder. Something like that. Anyway, getting off track. This is Max Nylon. You know, if you watch any of my other videos, that I love to highlight with this. It's such an amazing shade. And I'm just using this Morphe brush that I actually got in my Morphe Me subscription, and I love it for highlighting. So I'm just doing the tops of my cheekbones, round about my eyebrow a little bit, and down the centre of my nose. This is a MAC mascara that I got free when I ordered my Oval 6 brush. So I thought I would give it a go. I wasn't blown away by it. It's a reasonable mascara, but this one, the Colossal Lash, is absolutely amazing. I love it. You do have to throw on a couple of coats, but I think it's definitely worth it. That big fat brush just gets all of your lashes and just gives you loads of volume. This is the L'Oreal Lash Architect, and I think this one's really good for if you use a really clumpy mascara, and it just separates them all out nicely, and it's amazing for the lower lash line. This is the Collections Velvet Kiss liquid lipstick type thing. I got it as a freebie from Boots, so I thought I would try it out today, and it smells amazing, like cupcakes. Awesome. Anyway, that completes this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I will see you soon. Bye!